Hi everyone, Peter Kalos here with the Melbourne Actors Lab YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. Okay, I get asked this all the time. How do I believe what I'm creating? And I always tell people this: there's a difference between an actor and an acting student. You've heard me say this many times. First of all, you have to realize we're creating something that's not real. So it will never ever be 100%. It will be something below that. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? We know it's not real. But we try and trick our mind, our body, ourselves that this is real. I'm fighting a dinosaur or wherever the scene is. You know what I'm saying? Right? And people always struggle with that. One of the things that you can do to help yourself, I always tell people, when I approach an actor and they're in the room, they're doing something, I always say to them, stay in your space, stay in your space. People mock me for that. What I mean by that is, if you're creating something and you're talking to dad, for example, you have to focus on the things that feed you. Hearing my dad's voice, touching my dad's hands, touching his shoulder, creating this place, and you go, wow, this was his room. Those are the things that feed me. For split seconds, we're talking about split seconds, I believe this is real. I believe that's real. And the craft or the skill comes in creating enough of those things that you believe it for split seconds. And there's more of those seconds that happen on their own. What you shouldn't focus on are the things that take you out of it. Someone talking about this weekend, someone asking you what you're going to do tomorrow, someone asking you about something else. Once you get out of it, this kind of starts to slump down. So now I'm an observer of this. When I say stay in it, stay in it. Right now, I believe it. I'm here. Don't start going, well, no, that's not real. No, that's not. No. Whatever feeds you in that moment, whatever makes you believe that you're in that particular circumstance of that scene, then you're in it. And if you learn to have these things on the side here and not let them jump over into the imaginary world you're trying to create, then the two stay separate. No matter how loud this gets, it could be a director and a producer yelling at each other, screaming about the location or something. I don't engage in this. It's there. I'm not a banana. I know it's happening. And when you've got hair and makeup people and camera people all around you, if I engage in all this, this diminishes. And then I kind of don't believe it. My brain goes, well, it's not real. Well, yeah, I know it's not real because you haven't treated it as if it is. You're treating it as if it's an acting exercise or as if it's just a scene that I'm doing here or, a student film. So you're not actually buying it. You're not selling it even to yourself. But if you start to not pay attention to these things, and a very good director, and usually I always tell people, tell the director, they say, listen, I can hear you. I can have the camera people move around me and the hair and makeup people and all that stuff because everyone's got to do their job. So if they tell you to move, just move out the way while you're still in your space. You're still holding that person's hands. I can hear them. I can take direction, as they say. I can move a little bit to the right or a little bit to the left, or I can change and face this way because that's what they're going to do now. I literally cut and paste is a good word. Cut and paste what I need over here now. But I'm focused on that. I'm private. I'm intimate. I'm just here with this person. Nothing else is around me. I don't let it engage me. You have this skill. I tell people all the time, when you go to a restaurant, if we go for coffee right now, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk to each other. We shut down everything else. We don't hear other people, blah, 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 blah. There's so much commotion, so much noise going around. I'm focused on talking to you, not the other stuff around. The moment I sit there, let all this in, this loses itself. So it doesn't just happen. It's a skill to learn to separate these things. And as I said, there will be times where you have to step out of the way. People go, can you move out the way? We've got to move the camera. Well, yes, I can. I take it with me. I take whatever I create with me. I'm on the side and I slowly bring it back in. But it helps to stay in it. People go, well, you have to do that. Yes, you do, because it also depends on the scene. If this is a very, very heavy duty scene, like a big event and a big moment or a big crisis in the character's thing, then it helps you to be in it. Rather than, here's the camera, here's my mark, I'm out of it, I'm chit-chatting with everyone, oh, what's going on? Okay, let me get into it. You can't just jumpstart this shit. You know what I'm saying? It helps if you stay in your zone. and have an awareness. A really good actor, we trust that the director has our back, so to speak. So we're focused on this. I read an article, it was by Kim Stanley one day, amazing actress, Google her if you don't know who she is. And she said, if I'm not here 100%, because I have to worry about all this other stuff, then I'm here less. So we're saying, give it all you've got over here and let other people worry about the stuff around you because you're busy being in there. Great directors do that. I remember reading an article about Al Pacino and Sidney Lumet when they were working on Dog Day Afternoon, and Al said, when I was in it, I was in it. I didn't even know where the camera was, but I trusted that Sidney Lumet had my back and he got everything. And he said, until I heard that voice of cut, that's the only time I was out of it. And also when they say cut, even then don't snap out of it till they're actually done with that shot. Because you could be in it and they go, let's try another take. Now I've pissed it all away. I've let it die on me. You know what I'm saying? We're saying, no, hover it, learn to let it go a little bit, but it's still there. And then bang, if they do another take, you can get right back into it. The skill comes, and it's a skill, creating stuff. And if you're working with an actor, same thing. If you're playing my son, I will focus on different things to make you my son. I will focus on the place, all that other stuff that was spoken about. Point is, separate. What distracts you, don't engage. What doesn't distract you, engage. You did it as a kid. When you're outside playing with imaginary dinosaurs, you're able to do it now. It's called make-believe. It's called acting, and we get very, very good at it. Hope to see you again soon. Take care.